What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Texas Rangers report, and we have some significant news. And some of you guys might not like this news, but I think we kind of all saw this coming. But it is the news that the Texas Rangers aren't going to call up their top prospects like Josh Jung, Cole Winn, Sam Huff until next year. And a lot of us, particularly me, I made a lot of videos on this channel about Josh Jung, Sam Huff being called up around after the All-Star break this year. But I think that this shows that not everything can be set in stone. Obviously, Josh Jung and Sam Huff had their injuries in spring training, and that pushed their start of the season. They started the minor leagues a little bit later. Josh Jung has still been raking at the minor league level, but there's really no point in rushing him right now, and that will start his big league service clock as well. And that means we'd also have to get rid of somebody from the 40-man roster. And the games that we're playing right now obviously they don't really mean anything since we aren't competing for the playoffs. So we can let Josh Jung develop some more in the minor leagues. And for Sam Huff, he had his injury as well. He had a hamstring injury and a knee injury. And he hasn't really been raking a bunch in the minor leagues. However, he has hit a bunch of deep home runs, 500 plus foot home runs, or 490. But I think with Sam Huff, he's a big catcher. I think the injury kind of pushed him back right now. He's still at AA Frisco. They are competing for a playoff spot, and they had the chance to, if they make the playoffs, they have the chance to win the AA Central Championship. So the Rangers would like to see him get moved up, but also they have agreements put in place with the minor league clubs, and the minor league clubs want to win championships. So the Rangers are going to put their best team on the field to help the AA Frisco win. So I think we'll see some Josh Jung finish the year at AAA, and Sam Huff finished the year at AA. And hopefully these guys are ready to go come spring training next year. Josh Jung definitely has the chance to win the third base job. And for Sam Huff, he might have to start the year in the minors. But it's funny, because who thought that Charlie Culberson and Brock Holt were going to stay the entire year on the Texas Rangers active roster? And the other top prospect that the Rangers are going to hold in the minor leagues is Cole Winn. He's been pitching extremely well this year. He hasn't pitched a ton of innings like you want to see a starter pitch, although we have to think, one, it's a whole brand new game. Starters are pitching less and less in 2 ball games, and he's also coming off of a year where he didn't pitch at all, so I wouldn't be worried about that. And let's say you move them up to AAA, or you move them up to the majors. First of all, he isn't on the 40-man, so you'd have to get rid of somebody on the 40-man roster, and you'd also have to change his entire routine if you moved him to a new league. So I think the Rangers just want to protect one of their best young arms in the farm system. And like I said, with Sam Huff, they want to help Frisco make it to the playoffs and win a AA championship. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think that the Rangers should call up these guys? Because I know it is exciting to see what the prospects can do. Because, I mean, at the start of the season, at least I was like this. It was super exciting because it was the start of the season. And then my excitement went down. And then towards the trade deadline, it went up because we got all these new prospects. And it went back down because we still sucked. And then it's starting to go back up because all these prospects are in the major leagues. And it's really exciting to see the future of the Rangers with Glenn Otto, AJ Alexy, Leody Taveras, DJ Peters, Adolis, Nate Lowe, etc., etc. And it would be fun to see Josh Jung, Sam Huff, Cole Winn, but realistically, it's not going to happen. So The realistic timetable would be 2022. We can definitely set that as the timetable for all three of those top prospects. Granted, no injuries occur, but let me know what you think in the comments section down below. And with that being said, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.